From In Wheel Time, this is the Car Review of the Week, an in-depth look into the latest rides by the award-winning experts at In Wheel Time. Here's Mike Mars.
Time now for this hour's car review. It's our In Wheel Time showroom feature, and Mr. Mars has the 2019 Jeep Renegade.
Yes, sir, we do. We got the Jeep Renegade Limited 4x4. Now, what we're talking about here is the subcompact SUV from Jeep. You can get it in 4 trim levels, a Sport, Latitude, Limited, Trailhawk. So we had the upper middle range, if you will, without getting into the Trailhawk, which is the all-out off-road type setup. And it's rated for 5 people, but I think you're going to be a lot more comfortable if you only put 4 people into this one. And I think for 2019, to me, it's got a little bit sharper Jeep look. It looks more like a Jeep. You're going to find the rounded headlights up front, the 7-slot grille. It's got a very large upright greenhouse. The passenger space has got a lot of glass so that you can see around real well in it, and I really like that about that vehicle. We had, since we're in the limited level, we had a lot of LED lighting on the outside of it. We had the automatic LED headlights up front. We had also, which is kind of unique for a subcompact SUV, the cornering front fog lights. You know, they're going to kind of turn with you as you get ready to turn, which could be great if you're really off-road in this thing. LED tail lights. We had the LED daytime running lights. And we also were rolling on some really nice 19-inch aluminum wheels that are optional at that limited level. So it was bright red, really nice-looking vehicle, really shines out there. And on the interior, we had the leather-trimmed bucket seats. Now, the front seats are heated. The rear seat is a 40-20-40 that will fold down. And the front passenger seat will also fold down. So if you got something pretty long that you want to lay in on that side, you can run it all the way from the back all the way up to the dash. Now, they are also 6-way power seats for the driver's seat, which, again, to me, in a subcompact SUV, that's kind of a nice little value add there at that limited level. We also had the optional 8.4-inch touchscreen. Now, in a subcompact, that is humongous. It really steps out there, and it's really nice to be able to use something like that, particularly when you start looking at the rear view camera. Now, for the audio system, it had a Beats Premier audio system. And, again, in that small space, it was really great. And one of the cute little things that they did, of course, they have a lot of Jeep emblems all over the place, the gauges on the dash. They've got a mud splatter on them. Makes it look like you've been out in the mud, but it's really part of a decal that they put in there just to kind of give it that Jeep flavor. If you're looking, start looking at cargo space, behind the back seat, you can put 18.4 cubic feet. So it's a fairly good-sized area to put things. But you fold that seat down, that 40-20-40 down, you can put up to 50 cubic feet in there, so you can put a lot of stuff in there. Now, the standard engine to make all this work, 2.4-liter engine is the base engine in the lower trims, but for 2019, they have a new engine in the Limited and the Trailhawk, and that's the 1.3 turbo. Now, that's 177 horses, 200 pound-feet of torque. The 1.6-liter from last year with a manual 6-speed is gone. You can't get a manual gearbox in this vehicle anymore. So we're running with a 9-speed automatic. It's not set up for towing, so don't even think about trying to tow something with this little thing. But the EPA says you should be looking for about 23 miles per gallon in the city, 29 on the highway, and combined 26. And I easily got about 25 on it for the week that I had it. And one thing I liked about it, with the turbo engine, it's got a little more pep. It winds up a little bit quicker. But it's also back to the 9-speed automatic. We've talked about this before. To me, it needs a little more juice for that 9-speed automatic. If you sit in there and you pull that 9-speed down into the manual gear selection to where you choose the gears you want and get the ones you want when you want them, works out a whole lot better. Just one of those things, that combination that I personally, it just needs more juice. Got a nice ride out on the highway. Got a very confident feeling in it. I didn't get a chance to go off-roading much in it. Got into a little bit of sand, but it was very capable there. So if you're looking for something to compare this with, you're going to look at a Mazda CX-3. Now, that'll start a base vehicle around $20,390. It'll get up to $27,000 plus some options real quick. A Honda HR-V starts at $20,500 and bumps up $28,000 real quick. And then you can also look at a Subaru Crosstrek. It's $21,895, and it'll bump up around $27,000 plus options. So a base Renegade is going to be $22,025. So it's right there in that category. Now, our test Renegade base is $27,895. And we had a few little options on it, such as that we mentioned about the screen, the wheels and things. So our MSRP as tested is $33,265. And I think with a little more juice, this could be a fairly nice subcompact.
Thank you, sir.
See and hear other weekly reviews from the award-winning experts at In Wheel Time.